Welcome back to episode two. Oh, sorry, episode three now.
It's
Jeez,
episode 3.
it's only been 3 weeks. I can't believe it.
Does that officially make us content creators, do you think, now? It's like 3 weeks in a row.
Don't get me started on that. I hate people that are. I hate Instagram models that say they go up for photos and will say content creators. I like how you started me earlier. It's only been like 20 seconds in, we're already fired up.
Yeah,
Um,
well, go on, fire up, son. Come on, let's hear it.
I don't know. I feel like how's that content taking photos in next to the beach? Like good for you. Oh, I'm gonna get paid a shit ton of money just to take photos.
I
Like I think
mean,
that just.
isn't that what the dream is?
I mean, it would. Can you imagine? Actually, yeah. As we set this up, trying to like get paid millions of dollars. Or actually, not millions. At least some sort of money to like play golf would be great.
Not even good golf, just average golf.
If here's like a random question talking about getting paid. What sport would you want to be professional in if you had the choice?
Oh, I would have to say golf.
Yeah,
Just
that's
because,
what.
like playing footy, I just couldn't do it because then it's like you get injured. It's a lot higher chance of getting injured.
Yeah, true.
So I feel like golf is kind of has a longer lifespan.
Is it sad that I think of it in like a different way? Like I think, oh, golf because you can play for a lot long, like for years, and you can just make a shit ton of money.
Yeah, plus there is a lot more money into it.
Like you think like NRL, like you play for what? If you're lucky, 12 years, and your body's
Yeah,
just abused.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't want to come
Basketball,
out of it.
basketball, basketball would be pretty good.
Yeah, basketball would be great.
Or
But
F1,
what are we
obviously.
saying? What are we saying? Are we saying with the bodies we've been given? So like,
Uh,
if I chose basketball, would I be 6'1" playing basketball, or would I be 6'9" playing basketball?
that's a good question. Like, if you're gonna be professional, you gotta be 6'9".
Well,
I
there
feel
are
like.
6-foot players in the NBA.
Yeah, true, but okay, fine. As your current body's like your body now. Well, then that narrows mine down to like pretty much footy or golf, and I'm picking golf because I can't play tennis.
Struggles of a short king.
Yeah. So yeah, welcome back to big week three now.
Yeah.
If you haven't listened to the second one, please give it a listen. Hopefully the mics are getting a bit better. Is it, I don't know, 3 weeks in and we've had three different recording
Three.
locations. So
Well, to be fair, this last week I feel like was our best setup. This week is weird because we're doing it on a Wednesday night at our own homes, so we're not
yeah,
even together. I can't even see you right now.
yeah.
That's def.
It's. I don't know if it's gonna be better or worse. Like trying to judge like your facial gestures and that. Like trying to see how you pick it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna be weird, but we'll have to sort it out for the future.
Yeah. So first sort of topic I want to, or I guess little, I guess main topic about. Let's talk about our last round. So we played Monday. Do you want to start? I'll start
Yes.
with my comp round. My comp round. I played the last comp last Thursday for the first time in 2 weeks, and it was honestly my worst round.
Yeah, I remember you saying because I remember you told me you played a horrible round. No, you played a round by yourself the next day,
Yeah,
and I was like totally surprised by that because I didn't even. That thought has never crossed my mind to play golf by myself.
playing golf on myself was great. I had music, I had brought a speaker, which is probably frowned upon against like with the other members, but brought a speaker and it was great. Had some tunes on. So I was out of my own head. It was great.
I was listening to a this is kind of very inception-y, but I was listening to a podcast today while I was at work. We're talking about
Yeah,
like different podcast in a podcast.
yeah. Podcast section. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just talking about like it was comedian Andrew Santino, great comedian. I love his podcast. His podcast, I should say. He has multiple.
Yeah,
And he was saying like how he started going to play golf by himself as well.
yeah,
And he said he loves it. He goes, it's great because he just gets to focus on himself. He doesn't have to worry about people behind him. He doesn't have to worry about people he's with. He said it's great. He loves it.
yeah. And it was a Friday arvo, so like Friday arvo. I think I teed off about 1:30, and like we're in winter, so obviously it's not as not as sunny or not as much daylight as there is in summer, but it only took me like 3 hours to get a full round in, which is pretty quick.
Yeah.
And oh, well, of course you play your best round when no one's watching. So I was
Of
spewing about
course.
that. I think I've said it before. Like I'm off 20, but that day I think I shot 11 over. I had like
Was
had
that?
no.
Did you play a full round?
Yeah, yeah, I got a full round in.
Yeah.
So I played. I think I had no birdies, but like 11, maybe 11 pars, and then
You
I
did
had
hit
like
you hit a birdie on Monday, didn't you?
yeah, yeah. So that's the other round we played was on Monday with you guys when I here comes the money just racked up. So
Oh God.
that was
I,
our first time playing for like a bit of competition in a social round, like a bit of skins.
yeah.
So we played skins. We played $2 a hole each. So
I started off very cocky. I got
yeah.
the first one,
Well,
and then
MG
I tied the
MG
second one.
yeah, yeah. MG must have thought he was going to be crash hot because he suggested it after his first tee shot. So so he obviously
Well,
thought yeah,
I drove both of you, and I had the better lie, so I was like, I was ready for it.
yeah, that's true because you beat me on the first hole,
First hole I won.
and then we
Second hole
we
we
squared,
tied. Yeah, we
yeah,
squared.
and then that was about it.
Third hole just went all the way downhill.
And then I think Michael won one hole, and then I won the rest. So cheers,
Oh,
lads, for that money.
you didn't win the rest. We squared a couple.
Yeah, but I mean,
You did
so
make $28. You won 14 holes.
yeah. So for anyone out there that doesn't know how skins work is, if well, especially with three, we worked it out quite easily. So each hole will put up $2 each. So each hole's worth four because obviously the winner doesn't pay. So each hole's worth $4, and if you won the hole, you obviously won the $4. If you lost it, then
You got to pay
obviously
two
you got to
dollars.
pay. Yeah, and then if two people's got the same score, so you squared, then the money would carry over to the next hole. So just say we squared three holes, then the fourth hole would be worth like $12.
Well,
So
we actually
obviously,
yeah,
so eventually, like it'd be worth the worst you'd be paying if you lost every single hole. The worst you'd pay is $36, which is
yeah.
probably a lot, but you're due to win some holes.
Well, to be fair, we were paying $2 a hole, and it wasn't. I had a shocking round towards the end,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
You shot like what one? I think you shot 116.
122.
Oh shit! Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, Michael shot 113.
Michael shot what? No, Michael shot 116.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't great.
Well,
It was not a great game.
I always like to talk about myself here, but I shot a 93. I was upset with that. Obviously coming off an 81, so obviously I was
Oh,
upset.
I was mad because on we also played on Sunday,
Yeah, yeah,
and it was cut short, but I
yeah.
started off great. I
Your
hit a
first three holes
great
were great.
shot.
Your first three
Yeah, and
holes
I
were
was
great.
like, I was feeling myself, and then the next day I was just couldn't hit anything.
It's always the way though. It
Kind
is
of
always
sounds
the
like our
way.
multi from our week one. Could not
Oh yeah.
hit a thing.
So we want to apologise. I don't think anyone got on it, but I want to apologise
Oh
to
God,
anyone that got on that did get on
no.
it.
We, to be fair, we should not be apologising. The Sydney Roosters should be apologising to us.
So, in typical fashion, we had our first leg lost on a Thursday night. The team that's gonna easily win the com lost.
Yeah,
So
to
it's
me,
like oh,
yeah, it was an annoying game. I fell asleep during it, to be honest.
I don't blame you. It was a Thursday night.
Yeah, and then it was just I couldn't believe that was the one we lost on.
Yeah, well, because I think I ended up tipping 7 that week,
I
so we
can't.
would have been
Oh,
alright. I think we would have been
yeah.
good. It was just the Roosters that stuffed us up.
This
So
week I feel like should be easier.
should we start with you want to? Should we go with that now? Or you want
Might as
to come back
well.
to it?
Like
Okay. Have you got
so,
you got it up
yeah.
or okay?
So tomorrow night we have Eels versus
Hang on,
West Tigers.
hang on, let me write down our tips here so we can so we can put this on. All right, Eels versus Tigers. I say Eels.
Eels, 100%. That's
Even though
easy.
Eels lost last week to what's it called? Manly, and Manly haven't got many players, but
Yeah,
I still go Eels.
they're still top of the table.
Yeah, for a reason. Yeah,
And we're probably going to lose first one again.
yeah. that one out like, yeah.
Yeah. Next one is Cowboys Seagulls. That
Ooh.
could, I think Seagulls, just because
Yeah.
Cowboys have lost their coach.
Yeah, I think I tipped Manly as well. Yeah, what was with that?
I don't know. I think because they weren't happy with him because they haven't had a great season, and I think he's been there for 7, 8 years, and
Yeah. I mean,
they
he's won
won
him
the
a
premiership.
premiership.
Did he win it or did
Yeah, yeah.
Jonathan Thurston win it?
Wow. I mean, when you got JT in a side, of course he's going to win it for you, but
There was no way that he was going to go through his entire career without winning a premiership.
well,
It's just
He
impossible.
technically won one with you guys.
Yeah, he did actually, and I was still gutted that we got rid of Jonathan Thurston.
Yeah, imagine, okay, it could be worse. You could have got rid of Damien. Actually, no. Jonathan Thurston's going to be an immortal. So yeah, you did get rid of a ship. That's the best. That's the best worst. Get rid of player Bulldogs ever done.
And then we just went downhill from there. We did
Yeah,
peak in 2012, I think it was, where we made it to the grand final again,
yeah.
but it
But
just wasn't meant to be.
it's like you guys assigned Trent Barrett, and as a St George fan,
Oh,
Trent Barrett is an absolute legend. Like used to love as a kid. Trent Barrett was my
look,
favorite player.
I was actually looking at his stats today. As a player, I think that was an easy sign. As a coach, I don't know.
Why not?
He played a couple. He coached a couple seasons at Manly. The
You look
best
at
the best he got them was in sixth place.
yeah okay. I mean, it's better what you're
And
doing now.
true, true, and
But you look at Penrith. Penrith without him last year, and Penrith with him this year, and they're a top four
true,
side this year.
true.
But to be fair, you don't know what he's if it's all him or what he's doing in it. But anyway,
Look, we need to
so
be smarter with our money and not spend $3 million on a winger.
yeah, that wasn't a great sight. Apparently, he's confirmed today, Nick Kotrick.
Yeah,
So it's not your smartest signing, but
no,
I think you need a dummy half or another halfback to help forward. But you'll have to do.
we need a miracle. That's what we need.
Definitely Jesus, yeah.
We need we
Just
need some hopes and prayers.
Almighty Jesus to come down from the heavens and just give every other team key injuries, and just you guys are the
Well,
only ones left.
well, apparently we're getting back the also the two players that had some controversy earlier this year.
Yeah, but I think Corey Rionara is coming to St
He
George,
he wasn't too
and,
happy. I think he wanted to leave Bulldogs.
and you guys are getting Tim Laffey. So there's another winger for you or centre.
Jesus Christ.
Well, anyway,
And we got
so we've got Eels and
yes,
then Manly. Okay, who's the third game? Who's the
yeah. I
other
think
Friday night game?
it's easy. It's Broncos versus Storm.
Oh,
We're definitely
Bron-
picking Broncos.
yeah. Watch it win. This could be another clip that we're going to post when Broncos beat the Storm for the first time in years.
I think. Oh wait, no. I think I was looking at the in pure unlimited mulligans fashion. I was looking at
Yeah,
the odds.
yeah.
Oh, it's not coming up. Wait, I'm pretty sure they were paying $10.
Fuck, really?
Yeah, I'm dead set. Let me just confirm. Let me just open up my Bible, TAB.
Yeah. The Black Book. Oh,
The
bro.
ultimate black book.
So I was a bit
They
bored
were
today.
paying.
Yeah.
So they were paying $8.50.
Well, that's always worth it.
Warriors are paying $10.
Against who?
Roosters.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So talking about the Black Book. So I got an email today from one of these dogs that I say there's a Black Book. I thought, you know
These
what,
dogs.
I have, yeah, I had like a greyhound that I've obviously watched before. And I thought I'll save it as a Black Book running.
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't help myself today. Hey?
Oh god.
deposited
We
50.
actually said that last week. We said that's when you know. Well, I said that's the addiction when you're
What, during
betting
the
on
day?
dogs. When you're betting on dogs at 3 o'clock in the morning while laying in bed.
It wasn't 3 o'clock. It was about 12 o'clock today.
Oh, okay.
It was
Sorry,
midday.
midday.
So,
Midday.
so the Wednesday races were kicking in. So I think I put 15 in. I got up 40 or maybe 60, and then I put 20.
Jesus.
And then I put 20 back in this afternoon. Like I deposited it, and then put 20. Withdrew it. Then put 20 back in, and that 20's gone. So I'm up for up. Was that
Nice.
up 25? It's not a
To be
great day.
honest,
It's not bad.
that's not good. It's not bad.
it did feel very. I did feel very crack addict like. Like,
Somebody
oh, I was
walks
like, oh, where's the next race? Oh, like, you know, what I mean? I'm like, oh, this
constantly
is the rest.
refreshing the Sky News. It's like, come on, hurry up, hurry up.
Yes, Sky Racing, let's do it. Had the radio on for like a 70-year-old
Oh
while,
God.
while cleaning my golf clubs, you know, just the old,
With your newspaper TAB sports section out. Yep.
yeah. So what's the fourth game?
So we got Bronco Storm.
Uh-huh.
Then we have Warriors Roosters. I think that's
Uh
easy.
yeah,
Warriors for
Warriors.
$10.
Yep.
Second Saturday game
Is this the
is
Sharks Dragons game?
yeah.
Yeah, this is tough. Because
I
Dragons pumped Sharks last time.
But then Bulldogs also beat Dragons last time, and we nearly did it again.
Yeah, but I think Dragons are in better form. This could just be my blue-eyed like kicking in.
Yeah. To be
Like to be,
fair, I think this one I could easily leave out.
yeah, we got to pick one.
I gotta go
Do,
Sharks.
Sharks, all right.
Yeah. Just because I
I
feel
won't
like
be
Dragons
upset.
have
Like
two.
I wouldn't be upset if Dragons won or if Sharks lost because that's
Yeah,
a
it's a
tough
tough
game.
game.
And when I was talking to, I have to give OG some tips. And
Yeah.
when I was giving it the tips, I'm like, that's a game you could easily pick whoever.
Yeah. That one could go either way. So
Yeah,
could
like
the next one.
I bet the odds are like super tight on that one too. Or like I
Again,
think
let me check the Bible.
yeah. Is this Cynthia? Go check Cynthia.
Cynthia. It's Cronulla is paying $1.80, and St George are paying 250. 205. Sorry.
Okay, it's not too bad. It's pretty close then.
Yeah. So
Alright, what's
then
it?
next game is Canberra Souths. I said
Oh, that's it.
Canberra.
Yeah, I think I said Canberra as well because they pumped Roosters last week. Yeah,
They didn't pump them. They beat them
wow.
24-20.
But Roosters have been pumping every side. Have only like conceded like 30 odd points.
Yeah. And
So
plus, Roosters, Rabbitohs have been very low key this year, so I think Raiders.
did the Troll ever end up getting suspended?
I think so. I don't know for how
Yeah,
many weeks, but he
yeah.
definitely got suspended.
Well, then yeah, we're going to Canberra.
And I think Roberts is out as well.
Yeah, I saw
I think
that.
he tore his pec or something.
Yeah, tore his pec.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's not great.
No.
What's the next game?
Next game is easy. Knights Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
100%.
Yeah, what's the last
And
one then?
then again, it's easy.
Oh, is this
Titans
Penrith?
Panthers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Titans.
So it's a pretty straightforward week this week, I reckon.
Yeah, so everyone out there listening that wants to put it on, we've got Eels, we've got Manly, we've got Storm, we've got Roosters, we've got Sharks, we've got Canberra, we've got Knights, and we've got Penrith. So
Yeah.
just tip the opposite of that, and you'll win.
No, it's easy. Just don't listen to us because we are not experts in anything.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And honestly, going off from last week's predictions, I did actually get something right from last week.
What was that?
I was listening back, and we were talking about your date,
Oh
and
yeah,
there's an actual clip of me saying she's gonna make up a fake illness.
yeah. So
I just want to
cheers for
say
that.
I called it.
Yeah, you did. Cheers for that.
I'm
But
sorry.
we went for like us like the lads went for burgers on Saturday night, and we're sort of talking about it, talking something about it, and I think me and JB were giving you shit, but then
Yeah,
we'll just rile you up a bit, and then I messaged her before we got back in the car, and then
I said it. No, I said it on the podcast.
yeah, I know that too, but then you reset it again, like you said it again on Saturday night.
Probably.
And I'm like, oh, here we go. And then yeah, as I got home, I got the message. You're like, typical. Dom called it. I'm like,
Did
God damn it.
Did she send you the "You're gonna hate me"? You're gonna hate me
Oh,
for this.
talk about like a transition into that. I hate when girls say, oh, but go have fun though, or like, but still
I'll have
enjoy.
fun,
Like,
mate. Mate, if I make plans, like I'm saying as a group, not with a girl, as a group, and
yeah,
someone says, "Oh, I can't come," have fun though.
So you don't have to tell me.
What right do you think you have to say, oh, you can have fun without me? Thank you for your permission for me to live my life
Yeah,
without you.
yeah. Cheers. I'm gonna have fun anyway, but thanks for that.
How narcissistic do you have to be to say, I'm sorry, my presence won't be there, but
But still have fun.
I give you permission to enjoy yourself.
It honestly grinds my gears every time they say that. I was like, oh, I was
What
like,
grinds your gears more, do you reckon? That or girls saying I'm creating content while standing out of position?
oh, oh, the content one. There's a friend that we follow, like a girl from school that we follow. We both follow, and
Well, we went to high
she,
school with her, and she has a pretty big following on Instagram. Well, she has a
yeah,
big following for like someone we grew up with. She has
yeah,
like 26,000.
yeah, which is a lot.
Maybe we
When,
should get her
when,
to give us
maybe,
a shout out.
maybe we should get a shout out.
Maybe we should get her on the podcast. We
maybe
should actually.
maybe we should
We'll get her on the podcast.
and get her to talk about content.
Yeah.
So, what type of content do you produce? Well, I get in my bikini and I go to the beach, but it's winter. Yeah, yeah, but I gotta get photos. It's just
No,
how
not
anyone likes
photos.
my.
Content. I gotta
Yeah,
create
yeah,
content for my followers.
yeah. Talking about content. Oh, the content. Obviously, if people have seen us, or I guess on all platforms, so we do a lot of podcast highlights, and I don't know if it's weird for you, but it used to be weird for me listening to my own voice.
Oh, well, to be fair, I got to give you credit because you have been doing a lot of the behind the scenes stuff in terms of editing them together.
Yeah, but I've got
But
free time, so
even so, it's like hearing. I've gotten kind of used to hearing our own voices now. I don't know. I don't know what it
yeah.
is.
I have, obviously, like I said, because I've listened to it 1,000 times. If people
I
can't tell
did.
right now, I've got a bit of a blocked nose, so Curtis Rhoda's catching up with me, but uh,
That's why we're separated for a moment.
yeah, yeah, you got scared.
Gladdy, we're following the rules. He's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
cold symptoms,
I've
so
I've
I'm
been,
staying away from him.
I've been tested. It's all good. I don't have it, so it's all right. But
Yeah, but
but it's weird though. Like you got anything now, any obviously this day and age, you got any symptoms. This is now, we're going off topic again. You got any symptoms now, and like people are like, I can't talk to you, I can't see you. But it's
yeah.
fine. I've been tested. No, it's not worth it. It's
I
like
was
because of that, I haven't gone to footy this week,
I was thinking
and
about it the other day, where it's like it's almost as if nobody has ever coughed or sneezed before
yeah,
Curtis Rona happened.
yeah,
Whereas now, as soon as someone coughs or sneezes, they're like, "Oh, it's the Rona." It's like that's it. That's the only thing that could cause a cough or sneeze.
it's
It's as if there wasn't a cold before, there wasn't a flu before, there
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
hay fever before.
yeah.
It's Rona. That's all
Or
it is.
smokers cough because people got smokers cough. And
Yeah.
someone it was like, oh, it's
I
like
got the black lung pup.
my son's a mermaid, merman. Oh fuck. Oh, we talked about that. What about talk about my sales skills. So we were talking about last week how we played with with good old Mr. Faux, and
Yeah.
he's got the itch all of a sudden.
I guess that's what happens when you play golf 4 times in a week. You kind of build
Oh,
up an addiction. You're kind of thinking, oh, maybe I should cut down on my days on work and go to golf once a
just
week.
just too professional, you know. I'm just gonna become a pro. But so Mr. Fopa wanted to. He played 2 rounds with us, and that was it. He's hooked. So he started looking at memberships and all that. So I'm like trying to sell him on memberships to try and get him to come play. And so it worked out. He could go be a member somewhere else for like $100, and then just play. So he just
Comps.
comps that with us if he wants to play comps on the weekend because he works full time, so he can only play on the weekend pretty much.
Yeah.
So,
I was
but I
gonna say,
felt
does he play with anyone else? Does he have any
nah.
mates that play?
I don't think so. I think he's got like I think he's got like in laws and that play,
Yeah.
but no like he said before like it's good playing with us because we obviously just talk shit the whole time. Sorry for swearing.
Oh God.
You know what I mean? We just talk banter the whole time. So like he sort
It's not
of
banter. It's kind of borderline bullying.
It is almost abuse, isn't it? Every time you hear something, you know it's a direct stab at you, or
It's
someone
like,
turns
oh,
around
here
and
we
starts.
go.
If someone starts smirking at you, you're like, oh, what is it this time?
And as soon as like you see, especially when it's us two playing with MG, as soon as two people partner up, they both just turn around to that one person,
Yeah,
and you just know if you're that one person, you're like they're talking shit.
and it's
They're
always it's
saying something
always
about me, and then
it's all
they do that thing, and it gets on my nerves, but I get why people do it. They say something under their breath, and then they say, "What you say? What did you say?" And they're like, "Oh, nothing." It's like,
yeah,
"Oh, don't
yeah.
worry." It's like, well, you
You,
can't do that. You have to tell me now.
you
And
got
then
to
just,
you had to be here to hear
oh,
it.
I'm talking about you, not to you.
Yeah, yeah. But it's like all the time. It's like it always seems to be you two. Like it always seems like if we're playing in a group of three, two will pick on the leader. So like on Monday, it was always Michael was trying to talk shit, and like I'm like, I can't hear you, bro. I'm like I think I was winning by a bit. I'm like I can't hear you. I'm winning by a bit. It just shut him up. I'm like I'm just telling grinding these gears a little bit.
Oh God, you're
God,
not
it
a
was
gracious winner. This is why I feel like God didn't bless you with any real skills. Like
because
he didn't make you a good footballer because he or like anything that was actually you could have gone professional in because he knew how egotistical you would have been. You would have been rubbing it in everyone's faces. You're just like, yep, I'm the best at rugby. I'm the
just
best
pump me
at
up.
this.
I'm God's gift to Earth. Talking about God's gift to Earth, you see those random name things that's become a meme all of a sudden,
Nah,
like
nah, stuff that. Nah,
yeah,
nah, nah,
like oh
nah.
like this
You, listen,
your name compared to
you
a voice.
you white people will never know the struggles of us ethnic people who have slightly different names where you can't find anything. You don't understand my struggle as a child. Anytime I wanted to go find a number plate with my name on it or one of those things in those stores, I could never find anything.
Come along, but Bored. Who's Bored?
Bored.
Oh,
That's
my son's also named Bored.
that's honestly what it's like. And I get it. I get why because they can only do so many. But it's like my name's not even that hard.
No, Dom's.
I feel
I
like,
think Dom's a common name.
but they never do it. I've
No,
seen.
that's always shocked me too. I'm like, oh, did I do Dom? But I feel like a lot of those people. So what I've noticed on those accounts, people obviously, if people are listening, go to like or go on Instagram, look up like things like my frog name or something like that, or for frog name or
Oh,
some
it's
bullshit
like
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I saw there was a Simpsons one as well. There was like
Simpsons
a
one's good.
Simpsons name.
They're
Still.
pretty much doing it for anything now. Obviously, one account goes popular, so they all do it. Hence why we're doing Instagram. Um, but
Also, follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
yeah, TikTok.
Unlimited Mulligans.
I mean, if
Content
you're
daily.
listening, here, you're obviously already listening on YouTube. But yeah, but like I think a lot of them have like in their bios like oh like DM like or go to our Patreon to request your name and that. So people
Yeah.
obviously some people are paying for it as well. I'm like, who pays for that shit?
Not gonna lie, I would.
Did you pay for it for content?
I would. Just to see my name on Instagram, I would. Look,
It's not worth it.
I've paid for a lot of dumb shit in my life.
Yeah, well,
I gotta tell you,
talk it.
I hear you up today about something. So, I'm in desperate need of a haircut.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
So, I haven't been for like, I wouldn't say all of quarantine. I think I've gotten two during quarantine.
Is it because
But
you've been nervous or just because you haven't been bothered?
it's been just because I've been lazy.
Okay.
And you know me, it's like, I think we said this on the first podcast, but I've basically diagnosed myself with
Yeah,
autism.
yeah, yeah,
Where it's
yeah.
like when I get stuck into a routine, I just can't do it, and I haven't broken the routine of not getting getting a haircut. I'm not
Yeah,
getting a haircut, sorry. So I'm finally coming up to it, and I'm like, oh, I need to find one that's close to work. So I found
okay.
one,
Yeah,
and it's like they're charging $60 for a haircut.
yeah, I couldn't believe that.
Yeah,
That's honestly like for $60, you would want like I would want to look like I want my rating to go from a 6 to a 10.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let me go again. I want my rating of a person to go from a 4 to a 6. Like,
Well, I'll let
like,
you know how I'll go tomorrow because I'm booked in tomorrow.
did you really?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, I'm booked in tomorrow.
Hey, what are you getting? Just a haircut?
Just getting a haircut.
Oh my god!
So this place better make me look good. If
Like,
I
I
come
know
out with a
that.
bad haircut, I'm gonna be furious.
Oh my! I can't believe they feel like I know they're trying to sell like the old school like barber sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Well,
Like
what
I
they're trying.
understand that, or, like the old shaves and all that, which would be a good thing. But
Well,
I
to get
can't
a shave
justify
on.
$60.
Either can I,
Well, you obviously have
but
because you
I'm still doing
you
it.
booked in.
Look, I look. My normal hairdresser I normally go to. She's kind of out of the way. She's moved houses.
Yeah,
So, because I think you're the same as well. We both come from WOG parents,
yeah,
and anyone who doesn't know WOG, it's basically just ethnic parents.
yeah. It's the Australian way of calling them.
Yeah,
Or what do the
and
British call it? Like call them
WOP,
wops.
WOP.
Wop. You wop.
Yeah, and so it's like whenever your mum went to get a haircut, they would normally just cut our hair as well.
Yeah,
And now she's moved out of the way, and I'm like, oh, I need to get a haircut. And I just thought I'd go closer to work. And the issue is, I work in a fancy area, and I'm not a
yeah,
fancy person.
yeah. When you said it was near work, I'm like, okay, makes sense. But like, still, that's a lot of money for a haircut.
Well, the thing is, I got to be with it, so I think it's worth it.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's definitely worth it
yeah.
then. You didn't say. Why did you say that? Why did you say that at the start?
I've definitely paid more than $60 for a beer before.
Especially out there.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just
Oh,
like
but that's
I
like
feel like we both. Yeah, sorry, what were you gonna say?
that's like I've changed hairdresser. I used to always go to a hairdresser. Like that's where mum's at one, like our old one tonight. And she used to do my hair. Like I get a skin fade, and she normally does it, but she normally just does it with the normal clippers, so it doesn't get quite low enough. And it looks sometimes she's good, sometimes she's like off
It's
the
very
mark.
inconsistent,
Yeah, so
and
but she does it from home, and it's like extremely like it's good price. Like it's like $20, so it's a really
yeah,
good price. So I finally went to the brothers, one of the Lebanese brothers out at Reesby, and I
yeah.
asked for the same thing. But what I should have asked for was a mid fade, like a skin mid fade, and he only gave me a high fade, which wasn't bad. I liked it. The fade looked alright, but it was just too high for my fat head.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I have got the
100%.
head shape to pull that off. I'm only a 4. I can't pull that. I can't pull that off. But I think I'll be going back to like
Oh,
Reesme again because that was like they had like the electric shaver. They got really like it was really good. I liked it. It was the same
yeah.
price. It was like $22.
Speaking of fours, like being a four and pulling off a haircut, I want to talk about Zac Efron.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
don't know, have you seen what's been happening? His blow up recently.
His blow up. Oh,
Yeah.
I saw a news article the other day on Twitter that was blown up because it said how
Have
like
you seen
the New York Post said that he had a dad bod and then they posted the photo. I'm like,
they're
what?
saying he has a dad bod, and the dude, like, he's not ripped, but he's not fat.
What do you mean? The dude's got a 6 pack still.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
The
how
only
does he?
I've seen the photo. The only difference is that he's got hair on his like on him or on his body. It's like that's not a dad bod. If that's a dad bod, I'm stuffed.
We
And
got
that's
no
dad bod.
chance.
Oh, and I've got the Santa Claus bod then. Like Jesus. Do you ever look like you ever look at? Yeah, I got the Santa Claus bod. I got the 60-year-old that's been drinking 4X Gold for the last 40 years.
Or
So I
you
got the
got
beer
his
belly and
ho
a
ho
half.
hos.
Yeah, I wish I had. But you ever look at like at yourself in a mirror? You're like, oh, look alright, and then you get photos. Like with me with footy, there's like professional photographers that are there, and they'll take
Yeah.
photos of the game time, and the jerseys
Oh,
are tight.
you were
I think
saying
I've said
this
this
last
before.
week. You
Yeah,
said
I'm
this
like,
last week where you're saying how like they kind of squeeze you in at the wrong spots.
yeah, I was like, oh, cheers for that. Like I just got to crop all this out. I'm like, oh, thanks. Like, oh, that really gave me some self confidence.
Oh,
But
but I was just getting so annoyed how like these girls are saying that Zac Efron has a dad bod, and I'm just like the thing is with Efron,
Yeah.
is he could just do anything and people would be like, yep, that's he's attractive. He can pull that off.
I mean, the dude pulled off the bleached hair really well too. I mean, so did I, but me and Zach must be pretty close to each other then.
Yeah, the only difference was he could actually make a three throw.
Yeah, he's got a six pack. I
Yeah.
told you, I got Santa Claus spot. But talk about
Yes.
go back to buying stuff. I've been on a bit of a buying spree at the moment. So I bought. Shout
Yeah.
out to Eric Lang. I bought like a ball marker. So his dog's called Snowball, and it's pretty cute. A pretty cute dog. And he's got a ball marker of it. So I bought that. I bought recently. I bought a new phone case because haven't had a phone case for this my phone. I've had it for over a year now.
Wait, what phone case did you buy?
So you ready? I got like a hype beast one. It's like
No, you didn't.
an off white
Oh,
sort of version.
no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You got
I
an
can't
off white. Oh
I
my
can't wait to
god.
show you. It actually looks pretty good. It's pretty
This
simple. It looks good. I'll
this
have to
is
put it.
why you should not have money.
Hopefully this is a clip because I put a photo in of it.
This
And
you
then
should
it
not
was
have money.
it was buy two get one free. So great. My brother wanted a case, so I got him a case. Because he bought a with Curtis Rona now in Australia. We haven't been forced to wear masks, but with
Oh, don't
he
tell me he bought a Supreme mask, didn't he?
no he bought masks from Culture Kings, and his one just says mask on it, and like it's pretty like almost funny. I bought one that was like
Oh
wasn't
god.
too bad, so we both got masks just in case we'll probably wear it if it comes in on like tomorrow or Friday. We'll wear it Friday indoor, but
Oh,
just to flex it pretty much, not for any other reason. But
just
and then I bought him a case because he bought that, and I bought him a case, it's a different one. And then it was buy two get one free. So the thing I got for free was the AirPods case. It was
you bought.
GCD. Is that the brand? The brand's got the little like love heart thing on it.
Oh yeah. You bought.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
just
what do you mean
simple.
an AirPods case?
It's just
How
a
much
case.
did you spend?
It was only for two cases, and the thing was only $40.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, and then
I was gonna
today
say I was.
that
Oh
was
god.
last that was Friday, and then today I bought I was looking for new sunnies, so I bought a new pair of Ray Bans.
Oh my god, Ryan.
They were half price. It was only $100.
Oh my god.
From Ray Bans too. I'm like, oh, $100. Yeah, let's do it. I've been
Which Ray
saving.
Bans did you buy?
New like trendier ones like I can't remember. I can't remember what I'm looking though. I can't remember if they're hexagon shapes or just the circle sort of ones.
Oh, you bought like the what's it called ones? The John Lennon ones.
Yeah, Elton John ones. Yeah.
Elton, yeah.
They're from that sort of style. Yeah,
Oh my god.
because
See, this is why.
I've got
This is
square cheap ones already. So I thought, oh, they're sort of getting old. Like I'll wear them for like sport and that, and these will be
yeah.
like anything else.
I
But
can't. See, this
they
is
won't come till like the 1st of August. So that's like 2 weeks. What's that? 2 weeks?
yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks. I just looked up. So in my room today, this is we're getting very off track here, but I go back to uni next week, so I had to reorganize my life. For the last 6 weeks, it's all I've been doing is golf and beers.
and
So so
and
I had to
this
get reorganized.
and creating content for unlimited mulligans.
Yeah. I've been going down to the beach and posing in my swimwear for content.
Big things coming.
My Santa Bod's been out there posing, but so today I had to get organised. So like it's the worst
Yeah.
part because you're like, oh god, here we go. I'm like, here's all the limited free time I now have to play golf. But so I got myself organised. But you have to get textbooks and that, and the text just takes so long. It's like, oh, just to, like
buying
for a short
textbooks.
semester. Oh,
Yeah.
just killed me.
That's one thing I
Oh,
don't miss about uni.
oh, the
But
amount of people that said that they don't miss like buying textbooks. Like I'd much rather buy new clubs. Like I bought new wedges the other day.
oh god. See,
So
that's the difference between me and you, where it's like it's like I can see something, I can look at something and be like, oh no, I don't need it. Whereas you're just like, I need it, I'll buy it.
I need it. I need it.
I was like, I was at work the other day,
Yeah.
and I was like, I wasn't bored. I think we were talking about something. I think we were talking about the podcast.
Yeah.
And we were talking about a video. We were talking about one of the highlights.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you know what would be perfect? I'm like, if I had an iPad, so I could like watch the video and then I could just mark it up and I could send it back to you.
Yeah.
So then I started looking at iPads.
That is a very
at
good
work.
idea, actually. I actually rate that idea.
You know, so I have a MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
I have an iPhone 11,
11.
I think I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
I have AirPods.
Yeah.
And I have an Apple Watch.
Apple Watch. Yeah. You're missing an
And I'm
Apple
like,
TV.
I have honestly considered, this was a serious thought I had. I'm like, I should get an iPad so that way when I go to meetings, I can just connect it to the internet and I can reply to emails. I can do all this stuff. And the funniest thing is, I do not go to meetings, Ryan.
I was going to say, were you on your computer at the time?
Everything exactly.
You're looking at your phone while looking
exactly
for an
I'm
iPad.
like, I'm thinking about all these big ideas, and I'm like, I need an iPad. This is why I'm not a successful businessman, is because I don't have an iPad.
So what would be better though for you, like for your job? Would an iPad be better, or like a Surface Pro? Like what's
Well,
because
depends.
you could do drawing. Like what would be better with your software?
So
Obviously, would be
for anybody who's interested in architectural drawings and things like that, there's a guy on Instagram called the Donnies. He's an incredible detailer. I don't think anyone would care that's outside of architecture, but he's amazing. He does hand drawings on iPads, right?
Yeah.
So he loves it. He made the switch from pen and paper to using an Apple Pen on an iPad.
Yeah.
So for that, he likes it. For a Surface, I don't think a Surface is worth it.
Okay.
Because I think I was looking at it, they're like a couple $1,000s.
Because they're computers. Well, I mean, I know an iPad's a computer, but like, you know what I mean? Like, iPad's it's a larger phone.
They're the version of an iPad, which I'm like, if you're going to, as an architect, if you're going to buy a computer, you need to buy a computer that's like kind of specced out and has a lot of capabilities to do, to run the programs you need to run. Yeah. That's why I like the computer I bought. I bought a specced out MacBook Pro when I was at uni.
Yeah.
And now it's just a
sitting
Netflix
there.
machine.
Yeah, now it's just sitting there. Netflix
Yeah.
and something else that should not be named. But
the website that shall not be named.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, I don't think it's worth buying an expensive, like, you don't need to buy different variations of the same thing, so I just bought one computer.
I think an iPad would be good though.
I think we should definitely invest in one each.
Apple,
if you're listening, we do take sponsorships. Email
please.
us at unlimitedmulligans18@gmail.com.
Yep.
And
we'll take any business. Actually, that's for anyone out there that wants to send us some business deals. Golf ball sponsors, anyone? We're definitely golf ball sponsors.
We've been hit up a couple of times now for some partnerships.
Yeah, but I think they've all looked dodgy.
Ryan, look, baby steps, okay? We have 33 followers.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Shout out to all those 33, because honestly, I'm surprised. Like, for us, we haven't really been promoting, like, on our own personal Instagrams. Like, this has just been natural growth. And I know a lot of them are probably just, like, they follow and that's about it. But we've got some actual, like, there's some real people out there that follow, which is good.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll come back to this video, this podcast episode 3 one day, and we'll go, oh, look, now we've got, look, back then when you had, we've got 3 subscribers and 40 followers, but now we've got like 1,000. Now we've got 5 subscribers and 41 followers.
In 4 years' time, we'll have 100 followers, 10 subscribers.
Yeah.
But hey, we're doing it for fun.
But like OG uses an iPad. Like, she draws on an iPad.
Yeah, but she can't draw, so.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, she's not a bad drawer. I've seen some of the drawings. They're not bad. They're better than I would. I mean, I can only draw stick figures, hence why I'm doing primary school art, not high school art.
If anyone wants to see my drawing capabilities, please look at our logo, which I drew in a second.
Yeah, well, you're an architect. You should be able to draw straight lines.
I don't think
You would
any
hope
of the
so.
lines are actually straight, actually.
No,
I
no,
think.
no, no.
But to be fair, that was a very quick sketch where I'm like, oh, let's get this started, and I have
Yeah,
been meaning to do a proper logo. I'll get
yeah.
around to it one day.
I think eventually I want to. Like, I'm only just editing on like iMovie, and I think eventually I want to look at like a better program. I don't want to go too much longer on this. I want to see like how long we do this for. Like, obviously, the longer we do this, the more money we'll put into it. You know what I mean?
Well, let's hope our actual multis kind of win something for
Yeah,
once.
we're not. Yeah, if our the first thing we need to get is a hard drive because it's taking up computer space already.
Yeah, it would be. But yeah, we have to sort that out.
Because you don't realize, you sort of half forget how big videos are until you go to save it, and you're like, oh shit, that's quite big.
Yeah, especially for the computer
Uh,
you have it wasn't really like because we
oh,
never really planned this. It was very organic the way that this actually started.
yeah, it was just like, oh right, let's give it a crack.
Yeah,
Which is,
and
I'm
then
actually enjoying it. I like it. I
this
mean,
week,
I'm in the rhythm now. You know what I mean?
yeah, this week was kind of hard to organize actually sitting down. That's why I guess we're doing it
Yeah, but it's not
the
bad. Like
way.
now that we sat down, it's fine. Like it's easy.
Yeah, but
But
it's honestly it's something that I look forward to now. Where it's like,
oh
oh, especially when you send me a clip, and I'm like, oh, I forgot we even said that. I forgot we even did
yeah,
that.
yeah. But the clips are
And I'm
great.
just,
Like the amount of times I cracked up. No, obviously we've already said it. Like the amount of times I cracked up at a clip that we've done. I'm like, oh God, we're hilarious.
oh,
how how have we not got all these girls hanging off us because you know how funny we are. Instead, I sit here alone in my room, watching Netflix and Adam Sandler movies.
that's all you
Yesterday,
need.
I just went on a mad binge watch yesterday of Adam Sandler movies. But that's probably another topic for next week.
I was gonna
All
say,
right.
so what ended up happening with that girl? Have you rearranged for this weekend?
Yeah, so I rearranged with her for Saturday Arvo, because then Saturday
Mm.
night I'm going to a friend's house. Is having like a games night, like for her thing, like her birthday thing. Um, and then Sunday I'm meeting someone else for brunch. I gotta message her back saying meet at like 10:30 because we're booked in for 12:45.
For golf, yeah.
So we'll get a full round in this week.
Hopefully, I hope
And
so.
hopefully you play a bit better so we can put in your final handicap score.
Yeah,
Because then we can play. Because then we can play Sunday. Like if you're confident enough to play a comp, you can play Sunday mornings. You know what I mean? Every second week.
yeah.
Comps are great. Like I know you're nervous, but once you play your first one, it's great.
Well, yeah, I'll
I
have
think
to.
because I think because it's like something you could. There's a chance of winning stuff.
Well, you say that, but then this week you didn't even win anything at your last
Yeah,
comp.
but that's yeah true. But that's because I played like shit. You know what I mean? Like I played like I think I only scored 26 Stableford points, which is terrible.
Did you use your new wedges? Have we spoken about your new wedges?
Sort of. We only barely briefed it. So I bought new wedges. I bought a 52 and a 60. So and then my original sand wedge goes in between. So my wedges will go Pidgey wedge, 52 sand wedge, and then 60. But I haven't hit my sand wedge since because 52 will be I'll either hit a Pidgey wedge or a 52,
Yeah.
and then I'll use my 60 around the green. So I'm almost tempted to drop my sand wedge and eventually put in like a 3 wood because I'm
Since
at
I've
14
gotten
clubs.
since I've gotten my two wedges, my 52 and 58,
Yeah,
I really haven't missed my sand wedge at all.
no, I don't miss it either. The spin is great. Like on a full shot,
Oh,
52 is great. Uh, I just sort of I can hit a full shot and not worry about
that's one
it's
thing.
it going
That
too
last
far.
round we played, I feel like everything up to that chipping was horrible, but then as soon as I got close to the green, I would say 100 meters out,
Yeah,
as soon as I got into that 100 meters, I felt so comfortable. All I had to do was get my wedges and chip on and putt, and that was it.
Yeah, see, yeah, it's true. Because I sort of know my pitching wedge is about 115 max, and then my 52 is about
Oh,
probably under 100 or 70 to probably 90.
we got to talk about. There was one point on Monday
Yeah.
where we play. There's two. I can't. What hole is it? Where it's like they're back to back, and there's conservation splitting it down the
Oh,
middle.
fifth and sixth.
Fifth and sixth. I was on the sixth. Well, on the sixth, and I hit a really long drive. It was
Oh,
super long, and it went onto the fifth.
yeah, fifth fairway. Yeah, I know where
Yeah,
you're going with this. Yeah.
and so I had a choice. I could take my medicine and chip through the trees, underneath the trees, and just to get back onto the other fairway so I could see the hole.
Yeah, which we
Or
would have, which I don't think would have happened. I think you would have got stuck in the conservation.
well, that's fine. I could have pulled out then,
Yeah,
or
true.
I could have gone boards to the walls and hit over.
And of course
The
you went
issue
balls to the wall.
the issue was I couldn't see, and
Yeah,
I got my pitch, and I just hit that thing. It was a Brian.
it's
You
honestly the
saw
best.
it.
It's honestly your best shot. You probably won't top it. It's the best shot you ever played. Because like you said, you couldn't see the green, and when you go to me, Ryan, watch, see what this ball goes. I'm like, oh god, here we go.
You know what's funny? I was like, this ball's gone. It's either
Well,
going
you
to
hit,
land in water, or it's going to
yeah.
be in the bushes where I'm never going to find it again.
Well, like, when you ask me where is it, I go, it's on the green. You go, no, where is it? I go, it's on the green in the shadow just there. And you're like, no way. And like, honestly, you should be stoned. Me and MG were honestly in shock.
Well, you know what's funny though? I didn't tell you this part. So walking up to the ball, I thought I was 100. I thought I was like 200 meters away from the hole.
Yeah,
So I pulled out my I originally pulled out my 3 wood.
yeah,
I was like, I was gonna use no, I was put out my 5 wood because I'm like, I'll use my 3 wood, and I'm like, no, I'll use 5 so I can get a bit more loft. And then I go, actually, you know what? I might pull out my pitch just so that way I can chip it over,
yeah,
and I can make up some meterage, and I can get over the trees. So I was just going for height, and man, it just everything came together beautifully.
yeah,
That's all you want. That's all you want in golf. Just
yeah.
for everything to come together, and you hit a nice shot.
Like, I just want to know what my constant like shot shape is. And recently, mine's changed. Mine's sort of been more of a draw now because, like I've said this, I think we've said this before. We're not pros or anything. Like, don't come to us for tips. But I watched a friend, Mr. Fopar took a video of us, of me, or when we were playing. Like, just had like a bit of a practice chip. Out the back of the range, having a bit of a practice. And I saw the video, like, oh, my shoulders are really open to the target. So the next that Friday when I played the round by myself, I closed my shoulders off, and then I started to hit draws, and I hit my driver better. Like, even on Monday, my driver wasn't too bad. I had a lot of my bad shots were because were off the like bad shots because where they've come off the face, like they weren't because of my swing path. And once
Yeah,
I actually hit the ball half decently in the face, it would go, where I wanted it to go. So, just little things like that is great.
yeah.
Anyway,
I think that's we should call it for tonight.
yeah, I think we should. Hopefully next week my nose isn't blocked. It shouldn't be. I haven't felt terrible. Like, just a blocked
Yeah.
nose.
And
So
hopefully next week we can do it person in person, so I can actually see your face.
yeah, it has been a bit hard a couple times here. Like, I feel like it's hard to judge like your reaction and stuff.
Yeah, but you know what? It's a
I
learning
mean, it works.
experience.
It works
We're
still.
having. I had a good time. It was a good chat.
I
I
feel like
hope our
I feel like
I
this is
hope
like
our
a I feel
yeah.
this is
So what were
very
you gonna
like
say?
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is
I
what
feel
I
like
mean. It's hard. We can't read each other right now.
I feel like this is like a moment where it's like Bear in the big blue house. Like you're about to say goodbye. You're about to sing the goodbye song to me.
Goodbye,
Say
goodbye.
goodbye, good friends, goodbye. I think we should like
That's
slowly fade it out.
that's that's how we're gonna close. This is definitely a clip.
Alright, catch you next week. Podcast will be up on Sundays, always at 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
So catch us on YouTube. Like us on, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Unlimited Mulligans. Please like there's I always put up some we always put up some exclusive stuff on Instagram and that, you know, something a bit more short clip videos, something a bit more
And we
funnier.
and yeah, we will catch you next week. And
Yeah.
like I said last week, like and subscribe.
Do you hate yourself for saying that?
Oh God, I feel disgusting.
Yeah.
I feel like I've sold my soul.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, follow us for our content.
Content. We're gonna go be content creators.
Yeah. Just follow me. We'll post on my dad bod bikini pics on the
Your
gram.
Santa bod.
Yeah, my Santa bod.
Uh,
Alright.
anyway, catch you
Catches.
guys.
Bye.